Hi, this is Tom Malloy. We're going to give you today 5 rules for dealing with a film crew. Number 1, feed them well. This is a huge thing, and I've actually said this one before when I talk about dealing with indie film sets and the fact that if you have great food, people will at least kind of hang around a little bit more. Like, meaning if you are doing pizza every day, that's usually a mistake. You can have a lesser pay scale and a smaller shoot with better food, and the crew will feel better than a bigger film with crappy food. Number 2, be careful with the elements. If you're going to shoot something outside, it's very cold or it's windy or it's rainy or something like that, be cognizant of that. Don't just be like, well, they'll figure it out. You know what I mean? They'll figure out some place to stand. You know, or it's just freezing out. It's like, well, they should have worn a better coat. It's like, have the hand warmers, have those heat lamps, things like that you can give to the crew and make them feel better. Have a tent if you know it's going to be raining and you're shooting outside. Be cognizant of the elements that you're exposing them to. Number 3, make sure the restrooms and the eating areas in certain places are clean. You don't want to have some kind of disgusting toilet where they have to go to the bathroom, or, you know, there's no place for them to sit down where they're scared to sit down because it's dirty and it's muddy or something like that. Look, you can shoot in those places, and maybe that's what it takes for the scene. It's an old abandoned warehouse, but then have an area for the crew where they can go and they could sit down and they could relax between the takes, or when they're on break or something like that. That is not going to be something where they don't want to sit down at all. Number 4, you want the correct transportation. It's not one of these situations where you're going to be like, well, they got to find their way to the set, you know, unless if that is what you're doing, you're going to pay for their gas and any other receipts that they have associated with that. But the key is, you should be cognizant of that too, the transportation. Don't just be like, well, they can all hop in the back of the van, you know, and see how many of them, and it's like a clown car at that point. Be cognizant of the transportation that you're doing for your crew, getting them to set, getting them back to set. Usually they're there before anybody else, and they stay after people because they got to break it all down, so keep that in mind. Number 5, try to stay on schedule as best as possible. That's something that will irritate a crew right away. If you're saying, yeah, we're going to be done by midnight tonight, suddenly it's 4 in the morning and you're still shooting, that's not good, right? So a lot of that has to do with the AD, the first assistant director, and how they're scheduling the shots. A lot of that has to do with the director, I'll also say, because sometimes directors go, hey, I just have these new ideas for shots. A lot of times it has to do with the DP. You know, maybe they're saying that they want to do some different shots and different setups, or they're slow to set up or something like that. You need to be cognizant of all of that so you can keep everybody on the best schedule possible and not be pushing them. It's almost like running a car, you know, over 100 miles an hour. It's only going to be able to do that a certain amount of time before it's going to run out of gas.